Hey everyone, welcome back and welcome to another reading, Leo. This is going to be your reading for June 2021. It is so great to see you guys again and to be back here once more. Let's take a look at your cards. Okay, so the overall energy for June for you, we have the Nine of Wands. So are you feeling threatened around this time, or vulnerable, I think is a more accurate word. Almost like you are running out of energy, you are having to fight a lot of temptation. It could be concerning a Aries. Don't know what's going on with the Aries energy. It's been coming up in all of the readings. But could you be holding yourself back? Blocking off some of the things that you've been feeling. Perhaps you want to express something to this person, or you feel like this person is like in your energy and it's like they want to express something to you, but the situation is just not really going anywhere. Now, if it's not an Aries in particular, it could be a authority figure or a boss, a father, someone who has a lot of say, someone who has a lot of power. I don't know why I'm hearing the word fealty, like you could have sworn your fealty to this person, or it's like they have your allegiance, or there's some kind of arrangement. It's that type of relationship. But it's a restrictive one because someone has to fall in line. And that dynamic is getting to be a bit too much. I think that you don't want to hold these feelings back any longer. It's like you do want to let down your defenses, or you want this person to let down their defenses, and you wish that there were more openness there were more acceptance. So yeah, Leo, I think that you might be feeling threatened. It could have something to do with control, your desire for control, or the lack of control. Yeah. Four of Pentacles coming out in the center of the reading. There is a kind of restrictive energy here. Someone afraid to move, feeling like they can't move, or feeling like they aren't getting anywhere. But I get the sense that is a illusion, or it's a state of mind. It's, say you have this long-term goal in place, right? Something that you are working towards daily, and it can be very hard for you to see your progress. It can be very hard for you to see just how far you've come, and that's the way the energy is reading. It's like you have made such progress and you have come so far, but it's like it's until you get to a certain point, you will feel like it's just not enough, or like what you have already is not enough. Like you're not there yet. This could be about self-image. Wheel of Fortune. This is pretty encouraging coming out here, letting us know that if you stay the course, if you just let things unfold naturally and follow the natural course of events, if you just ease up a little bit, the amount of it'll take less toll on your mental. It'll make the process just that much easier. Your money situation looks pretty good. I think it's actually better than you think it is. If there are some concerns that you have about that, I feel like your concerns are valid. They are justified. Certain types of fear are good. They keep you safe, they keep you alive, they keep you afloat. I feel like the survival instinct, it's like it's born out of fear in a way. If there are any choices that you guys need to make, I would say trust that it's in your power to make the right choices and make good use of your time. One of the worst things that you could do is waste time by worrying about the wrong things. This Saturn retrograde is going to show you something. It's going to show you that you are in control. And that you know what you're doing. All right, we're going to talk about your cards one more time. Here, Leo, just a second, okay? All right, we're back. Here are your cards again for June. Let's talk about these one more time. The best goals that we can make for ourselves, Leo, are the ones that we make purely for ourselves without the influence of other people and without the expectations of other people weighing on us, weighing on our shoulders. I think that there's a lot of focus around this time on your self-image, the way that you are perceived by people, how you appear to the world at large. And I think that there is a growing desire here to build yourself in your own image and there's a departure away from who other people perceive you to be. And this month will require you to be vigilant. It will require a lot of discipline from you, because what you guys are wanting is it's a lifestyle choice. It is a commitment. It's not something that you can just decide to have one day. It will take constant work and effort to maintain, and the why behind it needs to be stronger than it can't be done for superficial reasons. So the meaning that you are able to attach to your goals and how strong your resolve is, that is what will determine your success when it comes to achieving these goals and doing some things that you once thought were impossible. There could be a fire sign who, like I said, has a lot to say. They have a lot of influence. And I think that this is someone that you respect, look up to even, and are you wanting some recognition from this person or their attention? But it's like this is someone that is pretty hard to please. And I think that you are coming to terms with the fact that it doesn't matter how badly you want someone's attention. It doesn't matter how badly you want to be noticed by them. And you must be careful when it comes to changing things about yourself to appeal to this person. They say that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And how you behold yourself this month is what is most important. I think that there is a part of your nature, something that makes you who you are, that it's really important that you start to work on accepting that. Now, is self-improvement a bad thing? Absolutely not. That's not what I'm suggesting. I'm just saying start with who you are and start with what you have and build on that. And the opposite is true. If there's something about this person that you want to change, something that you can't understand, and there is something behavioral, something cultural perhaps, that doesn't sit well with you, then this person needs to be given the same amount of space and consideration, allowing them to take up space, allowing them to be who they are. allowing that person to carry themselves with pride and self-love the same way that you do. There are some things that come easier to us than other people. And because it's second nature to us, it can be hard for us to understand that what's easy for you is someone else's struggle. So it's about placing yourself in someone else's shoes, or someone needs to place themselves in your shoes for a moment to understand where you're coming from. I think that you and the people that you're dealing with would benefit from being a bit more open-minded and seeing things from the other person's perspective in order to come to an understanding, even if that means agreeing to disagree. You won't be able to change the way that someone thinks, and the way that they feel is valid, so consequently, changing how they feel is equally impossible. And we could say the same for you. But it's about giving everyone enough space to be who they are without judgment, without shame, and feeling as though you can take up space without having to defend what you believe in. It's about respect. It's about ownership of your mentality and the language that you use, understanding the effect that it can have on people in an effort to become more tolerant overall. So you may be seeking for or wishing for tolerance from some of the people in your energy and respect for your boundaries. One of the best ways that we can ask someone for that, if not asking them outright, if you don't feel comfortable doing that, is by showing them. The time of you hiding how difficult it has been for you is over. And I think that there's been some collateral damage. So we could all benefit from putting down the swords, you know? Not everything has to be a fight. Not everything has to be contentious. And not everyone has ill intentions. They say that the road to hell is paved with good intentions. And although you may mean well, we must be careful when it comes to how much room we give people or how many chances we give them, and we must begin to understand when it's become a lost cause. If someone or a group of people are standing in the way of you doing what's right or you doing what's best for the greater good. Be careful just how much time you waste on platitudes. What matters is not what is said, but ultimately what is done. If you are a member on Patreon, then you will have already had access to this reading. It has been up for about 3 days. All you have to do is join the Leo tier if you aren't already a member, and that will give you access to this general as well as the extended. If you guys would like a personal reading, my email is in the description box below. Shoot me an email and I will give you the rundown on how the personal readings work for the channel. You get your own recorded video and everything. Thanks for being here, guys. It's always a pleasure. If I don't see you in the extended, I will see you next month. Bye.